Hey guys, you know what time it is again, and we have this one, Hop Attack. It is from Browar Pinta. That's the brewery, Browar Pinta, and it's a double IPA coming in at 8% ABV. It's a mega collab. Like you can see here, loads of breweries did work to create this beer. 12 of them, all from Poland, did work together to create this amazing, really high hop beer, because it also says on the can, it's 30 grams a liter of hops they used to create this one. This one is half a liter, so that means there are like 15 grams of hops only in this can. That's a huge amount. Trust me guys, that's quite a huge amount of hops used to create this double IPA, and it gets a really rather high rating. I must say on Untapped it gets like 4 to 5, that's 8 out of 10. That's the highest rated one from this brewery, but with the collab, most of the time they will do their extreme best to make this beer like really enjoyable, really full in taste, and with such a high amount added to the beer, it can go wrong. I think there could be a hop burn, and that's another thing. That's when you use too many hops, it could leave like an unbalanced taste to it and a really strange like flavor to it. We call it a hop burn.
Uh-oh.
And this gets out of balance then. But the beer looks really nice. I gotta shove it a little bit to you guys. You can see the color. It's like yellowish. It's like really yellow. From this side, the light isn't really falling in now, so it's like that, like murky yellow color to it, like your straw yellow color to it. But like you guys can see, when the light falls in from this side, it's really yellow. It's really yellow. So okay, I'm gonna turn the can again, like so you can follow again and look at the rather regular label of our Hop Attack. So okay, we gotta dive in. First on the nose again. I have a really huge glass this time, a higher glass. It's standing really tall on his feet. So okay, we're gonna try it. First on the nose, cheers. Loads of fruity notes to it. There's the thing you get first. I don't know about the style, because it's all in Polish written. I don't know about the style, but I'm thinking it's a New England style IPA. I don't get that grassiness, like that really bitter nose to it, but I get loads of the tropical fruit, citrusy nose, lemon, grapefruit, dark currant, all these things I can get really well on the nose. Indeed, but it smells also a little bit like, yeah, rather complex also. It could be a little bit of spices in there to make it that even more full taste to it. But sometimes there is a brewery on here. I don't know the name anymore. Nerofunken, it's something like that. Nerofunken is the one with the N, and those guys do have a range of IPAs, and some are really nice, but they do have like 50-50. They are really spiced and really strange beers taste wise.
Oh no.
And I like my IPAs to be really fruity and tropical, and then you get these IPAs from these guys that are like minty and really strange things going on. Ow! With spices, and I don't like that in an IPA. I like my IPAs to be refreshing, like really fruity, really smooth drinking. Yeah, like orange juice. Let's say like orange juice a little bit, my IPAs. So we're gonna try it, guys. If it's watered down for the 8% ABV, I won't give this a high rating, but then yeah, 4 out of 5, that's 8 out of 10 from a lot of guys, of course, because this one isn't been drinking by only one guy on Untapped. There are like multiple ones, maybe thousands of people will have it, and then when the average rating is 4, you will think it's gonna be a really nice beer. But I'm rambling on again, we're gonna try it. Cheers, guys. It's really smooth. I was expecting, on the nose it's much more tropical fruity. Taste wise, it's much more melony, grapefruity. Your star fruits, it's more like that going on. It's really oaty also. And you can see it's really hazy. You can't see really through it. Maybe a little shine of my hand, maybe a little bit, but I do like it. I do like it. It has a balanced bitterness at the end. It is really full in taste. Although from here it looks like it's really watered down. That's not the thing, guys. Do trust me, it is not watered down. It is really full in taste. But like, not in the taste, it's not tropical fruity. It has that bitterness to it, like your grapefruits and I told you melon and thing. But I really like it. I can understand why they give this 4 out of 5, and I'm gonna give it the same. I really like it. It's really balanced. It's really smooth drinking. The bitterness has a nice level to it. It is oaty. It is slight creamy for a beer from Poland. And again, the price when you pay for these cans, like, I don't know anymore, but they are rather cheap, I must tell you. And I have loads of them. I have bought like in the store the whole range. It was like one, let's say they were like 7 cans or something from this brewery, and I bought them all. They were like, I will say like 5 or 6 euro max. So that's an amazing price. And when you know they have used such an amount of hops in this one, I don't understand again how they could make it for these prices and then again ship it to Belgium or ship it to another thing, like another country. I don't get it. I don't get it. But always nice to find these. The beers from Russia, the same story. The beers from, let's say, what do we have? Sweden. Yeah, also really cheap. I don't understand. But yeah, maybe the ingredients to buy are a little bit more cheap there to make these beers. I think it's gonna be something like that, because the income they have, the paycheck they get, isn't gonna be really high comparing to our country, of course. But I think it's just because everything is more cheap in those countries, and therefore the prices of the beers will be also lower. Because let's say you earn in a month, we earn in a month like maybe 2,000 euros or something. Let's say they earn there in a month maybe 600, 700 euros, and then the prices will be much lower. Like in a restaurant, you might pay like 6 euros or something to 10 euros max for a whole dinner, for everything you can eat. I think, like with some drinks and stuff, it will be like 10 euros. I heard the stories. A friend of mine lives there. He did went one time to Brussels here in Belgium for me. So I gotta stay here, and he got over here, and he told me some stories about the prices there, and you would be amazed. You would be really amazed how cheap it is to live there. Not for them, of course, because like I told you, the paychecks, the money they earn there, that's not much. And then again, the prices for these beers will be even lower there, but still very cheap to us. And that's the thing, how it works, if you ask me. But yeah, I think this is an amazing collab with these 12 breweries, and some of them are really well known. You know, the Pinta, of course, but I had that one with the N also, the Malt Garden, and the rest of them are less known ones, because it's all with Browar and yeah, these things. But yeah, I think it's an amazing collab. These guys did their best, and the craft series also the craft scene is also booming there. You can tell it immediately. when you have these beers. And also the really nice thing of Poland and Russia and all these countries there is the fact that it comes always in a 500 milliliter can, comparing to us in Netherlands or Belgium, and also in England you see it's a lot like 440 milliliter cans most of the time. So always happy to get a little bit more in your glass, of course. So I'm gonna round it up here. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget, a beer day keeps Dr. Ray. Cheers.